my friend and I are playing Pokemon Would You Rather Legendary Edition. The way it works is we randomize 2 starter Pokemon to legendaries. And one of us will ask a Would You Rather question about the 2 Pokemon. After doing this for 6 different rounds, we're gonna battle to see who is the champion. Okay, Arpus, I have your 2 Would You Rather Pokemon.
Oh, I'm nervous. All right, bring it on.
Okay, would you rather have the legendary Pokemon with the Pokédex number 383?
Legendary, okay.
Or would you rather have a legendary Pokemon with a giant horn coming out of its head?
A giant horn. Well, what could that be? Who has a horn? Maybe Cobalion. He's got 2 horns. Terrakion got some horns.
Ooh, okay.
This is tricky. But what could that legendary be at 300? It's definitely not from Gen 1 or Gen 2. It's probably a Hoenn legend. So it could be Rayquaza. It could be Groudon or Kyogre.
There's a lot of mythicals and legendaries in Generation 3.
Is there a bad legendary with a horn? I don't think so. So I'm gonna lock in the horn.
Okay, come see what you got.
Surely that's the best option. There's no way. 3-8.
You missed out on a Groudon! Let's go!
I'm Mr. Sirud. I got 2 very strong legends in front of me for you.
Okay, I like that.
On the left, would you rather have yourself a white and blue legendary?
Okay, white and blue. There's a lot of white and blue legendaries, okay.
On the right, you have a red, black, and yellow legendary Pokemon.
Oh, okay, so all colors this time around. So white and blue could be like a Latias. It could be a Kyogre. It could be a Lugia. Oh my gosh, wait, there's a lot of really good white and blue legends.
Very true. You have named 3 very strong Pokemon.
White and blue Cobalion is like, okay. I wouldn't be too upset with that.
Ooh, yeah, good. Oh my gosh, bro, you know every color in the universe.
You know what I'm saying? I do be cooking sometimes. The other one is black, red, and yellow, you said. That's a Tapu Bulu.
A good guess. I was thinking Giratina. I was thinking...
Don't tell me you've been thinking. You can see it. You can literally see it, Arpus. Okay, I feel like I'm probably missing some black, red, and yellow legendaries. Oh, it could be Galarian Zapdos. Dude, I'm actually really good at this. This is fun. I don't know what the first Pokemon is gonna be, but I think I'm gonna lock in the white and blue one because I can't think of any bad white and blue legendary Pokemon. So let's lock that in and see what I got.
Well, before you come in, I'm gonna tell you, you said a lot of white and blue Pokemon, but unfortunately you did not say the blue and white Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So come and see what you secured.
Oh, Chin-Pao! And I did nail the Tapu Bulu. Let's go.
Yeah, you got that like frame 1 too.
Let's go though, Chin-Pao. I like barely ever use Chin-Pao and he's really, really strong. So I will definitely take that. Let's go. All right, Arpus, it is time for round number 2.
It better be, bro. I am ready.
Would you rather have a Pokemon that is constantly levitating? He never really goes on the ground. Or would you rather a Pokemon that knows Kung Fu?
All right, well, a Pokemon that's levitating, that can mean 2 things. It can mean it's a flying type. It can mean it has the levitate ability. It can mean it's just one of those Pokemon that floats.
That's 3 things.
Kung Fu. I mean, to me, immediately that sounds like an Urshifu. But if I walk in there and that's a Cub Fu, I would lose my mind. I am gonna lock in the levitating Pokemon.
Ooh, okay.
I'm doing it. I'm scared of that Cub Fu. I'm knowing you, bro.
Come
that is
see
a
what
Cub
you
Fu.
got.
So let's see if we made...
It was an Urshifu.
It was an Urshifu, and we got a Mew. And this is what I said. It floats, and it doesn't have the levitate ability. So, worst case scenario.
Mew's not that bad. Mew's not like the worst ever, so you can't be too upset with that.
Well, Mr. Sirud, it is time for your round, and this looks like a pretty heavy round.
Okay.
Would you rather have a Pokemon that's 319.7 pounds?
Okay, that's pretty heavy.
Or a Pokemon that's 725.5 pounds?
725.5 pounds. That is very, very heavy. And typically, I feel like the bigger Pokemon, the stronger. But also, the lighter the Pokemon, the faster. So do I want like a quick Pokemon or do I want like a heavy, bulky Pokemon?
That is a very good observation. conservation.
I think Groudon's probably too heavy. You already got Groudon anyway. There's no way it's that. Palkia Dialga, that could maybe be in the 700 range.
I just muted my mic. If this is one of those trolling videos, I swear to God.
I feel like the best possible Pokemon is gonna be the heavier one. So I'm gonna lock in the Pokemon that is 700 pounds.
727.5 to be exact. Don't forget.
Okay, 720.
You have made your choice, Mr. Sirud. Please enter the room.
Oh, what? Dude, I nailed it!
You got yourself a Reshiram. It was the first Pokemon you said.
I'm crazy at this. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's actually insane. Wait, no way that Regieleki is 300 pounds though. It's literally electricity. Electricity doesn't have weight.
You're right. I don't know how each one of those pounds comes from 1 volt of electricity, I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know either, but I will take a Reshiram. That is so sick. Let's go. Okay, Arbus, it is now your turn.
I gotta get the best Pokemon on this round. I gotta turn something around.
I have a really good description for you for your Would You Rather. Are you ready for it?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I was born ready.
Your first description is, would you rather have a Pokemon with a ginormous forehead?
Okay, I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Or would you rather have a Pokemon with 3 sharp toes?
Pokemon with 6 toes and a Pokemon with a giant forehead. Wow, some great descriptions.
I got you, bro. I'm so happy I could help you out.
The giant forehead. Okay, the first thing I think of is Bastiodon, but that is not even a legend. So, we have a problem here. Who else has a forehead? I mean, like a Zelfius Mesprit, they have like the gems on their forehead, but it's not a big forehead. I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure like a lot of Pokemon only have 3 toes.
Does it have, they're just toes, they're not claws?
They do have like toenails on them. I guess that they're claws.
Oh, okay, they're toenail. Okay, so it's not a Mewtwo. That was my first guess.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know how you would get either of these. These descriptions I give you are terrible. I am sorry. But if you get either of them, that is insane. You're like a Pokemon wizard.
The Pokemon with 3 toes is...
No way you get it. I know that you're like a feet and toes master, but there's no way.
I know. I'm trying to tap into my dictionary of toes, my phone book inside my head of all the toes that I know. The toe Pokemon is a Suicune. That's what it is. And the other Pokemon with the wait, that's probably the forehead Pokemon. Would you count that as its forehead? I don't know, dude. I'm so lost. I am picking the toe Pokemon. I have to. They're toes.
I can't believe that you just said what you just said. That's crazy. Come on in here and see what you got.
What do you mean, bro? What am I supposed to do with...
You did get the forehead Pokemon. It was Suicune.
When I said that, I was like, wait, Suicune's got a giant thing on his head.
Dude, you should have seen my face when you said, wait, that's probably the forehead Pokemon. I was like, no way. How did you get that? That's insane.
That's actually so funny. And I will take a Zeraora too. That is a great Pokemon for the team. Suicune, shout out to your big forehead, bro. It looks great on you, not gonna lie. And Mr. Sirud, for your round, you have a chance here to get a very good Pokemon, but the question I have for you is unlike any other.
Okay.
In the Pokédex, each Pokemon has a shape. Would you rather have a Pokemon that's shaped like a fish or shaped like a little guy?
What the heck am I looking at, bro?
So in the Pokédex, you will be able to see those. So one Pokemon shaped fish, and the other one is shaped like just a little fella. I don't even know like how else to describe that.
It looks like a toddler bird who's like looking for mommy bird.
Would you rather have a toddler or a fish? Big decision to make.
They both look terrified. What could they possibly be? I mean, the fish Pokemon, what are some fish legendaries? There's obviously Kyogre. I would love to get my hands on a Kyogre. What other fish legendaries are there though?
Now remember too, the shapes are weird, man. It doesn't like...
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that like any Pokemon had a shape related to them. I didn't know that that was a thing.
If you go on Bulbapedia and just like look on the right side, every Pokemon has a shape.
What? I didn't know that.
Definitely makes it tricky.
What the heck? The second Pokemon, it could be a... I would have said Zeraora or Urshifu, but we've seen those already. It could be a Mewtwo.
It's not even bad. It's just not at all what you would expect.
I literally don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. It's a little guy.
Yeah, it looks like the Duolingo bird kind of.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Honestly, dude, I don't really know. I think the first one could be Kyogre. I can't think of anything else. And the second one, I just don't know. I think it might be a bird. It could be one of the original birds for some reason. And I don't really want those. So I'm gonna lock in the first Pokemon, which fish is a fish shape. I'm hoping it's the fish Pokemon Kyogre.
Well, Mr. Sirud, come inside and see your fish and your toddler.
Oh, I did get a Kyogre. Let's go.
He secures the Kyogre. Dude, look, Jirachi.
Why is Jirachi a little baby? I don't get it. Why is it not just a star? It should just be a star.
Well, you got a fish, which I think is probably the best outcome for you.
I am stoked to have Kyogre on my team. My team is looking really, really good now. Let's go. Okay, Arpus, I have a pretty cool would you rather for this round.
Please shape, square, rectangle.
No. We're not doing any weird shapes this time, but we're doing kind of like body parts, I suppose. So, for your first Pokemon, would you rather have a Pokemon that has 7 eyes or a Pokemon with a bunch of spikes on its back?
All right, 7 eyes or 7 spikes?
If you want me to be precise, it is 10 spikes.
I know what it is.
No, you don't. Stop.
I know. That would have been really funny though.
Oh, okay. For a second, I actually thought you didn't know what it was. I was like, oh my gosh, how?
Well, the only 10 spiked legendary is Shaman, surely. 7 eyeballs is very interesting. I'm trying to think of what that could be. 7 eyeballs.
Are there any spider legendaries, Arpus? Doesn't matter because spiders have 8 eyes. Any real human would know that.
Any spiders watching this video? Please let us know.
Got any spiders in the crowd? Woo!
Oh my god, I don't know. I'm really trying to think of what legend has 7 eyes. That's such a weird description. I feel dumb because I feel like that should be super obvious. Dude, I don't know. This is so tough. I feel like the spikes one is a little bit easier. Dude, I don't know. This is like a 50-50. I'm going to pick the eyes.
You're gonna pick the eye? You don't even know what the eyes are.
I don't know what the spikes are either. For some reason,
you don't have any guesses on either? Arpus, come on.
Every single legendary Pokemon that I've thought of right now does not have spikes.
I actually can't believe you didn't get this. I'm not even kidding.
Time to rip the Band-Aid off. We locked in our Pokemon. Those aren't spikes.
Okay, how would you describe those?
A spike has a point.
Dude, come on. Those are 10 spikes on his back.
You could have said 10,
What, rectangles?
Yeah, that would have been way more obvious.
Arpus, no way. Come on.
Well, we secure the 7-eyed Registeel. Bro, I'm gonna be watching you from every which angle, bro. You gotta sneak up on me if you want a chance. Well, Mr. Sirud. I'm just gonna tell you, you have 2 Registeels.
What? No, dude, no, don't do that to me.
Would you like a Registeel or a Registeel? Actually though, on the right you have a Pokemon with very big ears. Very big ears. Almost half of its body. And on the left you have a Pokemon with a tail.
That's it? Are you done? Is that the end of the description?
I believe there was a period, yes. There is a Pokemon with a tail here. Yeah, it has a tail. Oh, to be more specific, it has 1 tail.
Dude, you realize there's so many legendary Pokemon with a tail. I feel like more of them have 1 tail than not.
Think about how many there are with 2 tails that I just narrowed it down. Think about it.
Cannot think of any. So this Pokemon has giant ears. And you, like, were you being serious when you said it's like half the size of its body? Is that true?
Yeah.
How do I not know that, like, instantly?
Some really big ear canals, too. Wow, some sizable canals.
I know it. It's a Victini.
How are you so sure?
Yes! No answer means yes. No answer means yes. There's no way. If I was wrong, you would have responded quicker.
Well, I was literally celebrating because you got it wrong, but okay.
I got it right. That's definitely Victini. What else it's gotta be Victini. Okay, the other Pokemon has 1 tail. I feel like there's a million Pokemon that have 1 tail.
You want some extra protection for your rear, or do you want to hear your enemies? That's the real question.
I love extra protection. And the thing is, I'm pretty confident that the ear Pokemon is gonna be Victini, and I don't really want a Victini. So I'm gonna roll a dice and go with the tail Pokemon. The problem with it though is I feel like it's high risk, high reward. It could be trash or it could actually be pretty good. Please be a Mewtwo. I feel like it's Mewtwo and Victini.
How am I so bad at this, dude? Oh my god!
Oh, let's go! Shiny, it's a shiny Koraidon, dude! Holy guacamole, that's like the coolest shiny I've ever seen.
Oh my god, dude. And of course, look, it has 2 tails.
They're like angel wings. They're like flapping away.
Yeah, they're probably wings, but he doesn't fly, so who's the judge?
Let's go! Shiny Koraidon, join the team. Okay, whoa, Arpus. All right, I got a pretty cool one for you this round.
Pretty cool? Please be.
Okay, would you rather have a Pokemon that can change forms or a Pokemon that can change types?
Wait a sec, that is really cool. Okay, so changing forms, that could be a lot of legendaries. That could be a Hoopa, that could be a Deoxys, that could be so many Pokemon. Even Lunala and Solgaleo have alternate forms. You don't really get to see them too much, but they do. A Pokemon that can change types, that is also very interesting. That could be Arceus. Very much be an Arceus. However, it can also be Sylveon. Ollie.
I'll just tell you it's not this, but it could be a Pokemon that knows like a certain move that changes type. For example, Ho-Oh learns Burn Up.
Burn Up. Yeah. Interesting. Well, that would be a very interesting question because not all the time do they know that move.
That's a good point. Oh boy, Arpus. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna pick the Pokemon that can change its forms or the Pokemon that can change its types?
I could really use an Arceus, but if I get a Silvally, I might punch my monitor in half. I'm gonna take the changing forms Pokemon. That's pretty safe. All the Pokemon that can change forms are fully evolved. Please don't be a Deoxys! Oh my god!
Arpus! How are you doing so bad at this?
Bro, are you like switching them around before
No!
I walk in?
I'm literally not! You guessed it right! You said Deoxys and Arceus and still went with the Deoxys!
Because I felt like you would give me Silvally. Mr. Cyber, we got some Pokédex descriptions this time around.
Okay, I like that.
On the right, when its life comes to an end, it absorbs the life energy of every living thing and turns into a cocoon once more.
What the heck? I mean, I'm thinking that could be like Solgaleo or Lunala because they start off as like Cosmoa. So maybe after they die, they turn back into like the black hole that they started from.
Whoa, yeah, that's not a bad shout. On the left, though, infinite amounts of energy pour from this Pokemon's enlarged core, warping the surrounding space-time.
Okay, that sounds like Dialga to me, or Palkia. But it says space-time. That's both words and it's confusing my brain.
Space-time, interesting. So maybe there's a third in that group or something?
I don't know, but I do know that I would like to FaceTime you, Arpus, later tonight, maybe? What do you think?
I'm looking at my phone right now. I'm checking my phone.
No, I was kidding. I would never FaceTime you. I really think, I kind of feel like I nailed it though. Like, I don't really know what else these Pokemon could be. Do I want a Dialga or do I want a Solgaleo? I would love to have a Solgaleo on my team, but I'm not confident that I actually got that one right. I am confident, wait. I mean, that just sounds way too epic not to pick. Infinite energy, I gotta pick that one. I'm locking in that description. It sounds epic, but I feel like both of these are gonna be really, really good. Give me the infinite powerful Pokemon. Yes, let's go. Oh my gosh, dude, my team is insanely strong. Yo.
Yeah, but do you have a Registeel? I didn't think so.
I don't. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. All right, Arpus, for your Would You Rather, my question is going to be, would you rather have a Pokemon with a 12-foot wingspan, or would you rather have a Pokemon that is just 23 feet long?
That's pretty tall.
Pretty tall. Or would you rather have a Pokemon with it's actually a little bit over a 12-foot wingspan?
Interesting. A little bit over. So that means the Pokemon has wings. Dang, and the other one's 23 feet long. Rayquaza has not been seen yet today. I'm just trying to decide if I think that is too short to be a Rayquaza. I feel like Rayquaza would be a little longer than 23 feet, but 23 is pretty good. I don't really want a Pokemon that's flying. Give me 23.
Okay.
23 feet long.
I should have given better descriptions. I fumbled the bag there.
Yes, let's go. Set them both, actually, Rayquaza and the Ho-Oh. I'm glad I went with my gut. We don't need wings over here. We need power. Well, Mr. Cyber, for your final round.
I hope it's good. It's gotta be good.
It's pretty dang good. Would you rather have a Pokemon that's last move it learns is Dark Pulse?
Whoa, okay, that's a pretty cool description.
Or a Pokemon that the last move it learns is Destiny Bond?
Wow, Destiny Bond or Dark Pulse. I feel like the Dark Pulse, I mean, it should be a Dark type Pokemon. I'm thinking Darkrai, but you would think and hope that Darkrai learns Dark Pulse earlier than its last move.
Than its last move, yeah, that's pretty troublesome.
Destiny Bond, I never used that move ever, so I don't really know that many Pokemon that learn it other than like Hoopa. So I think it could be a Hoopa.
Ooh.
I don't have any Dark type Pokemon on my team though, and I could really use someone who can learn Dark. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be a Darkrai, and I'm gonna lock in that Dark Pokemon.
The Dark Pulsing Pokemon. Well, Mr. Cyber, compensate.
Oh, it is a Darkrai. I will take that. But I did miss out on a Giratina. That's kind of sad. Arpus, it is time to battle. Let's do this.
It is time. And
I'm okay with this matchup. Get him, Reshiram! Attack!
nasty plot.
Nasty
Blue
plot?
flare
Ooh.
does a lot. You could always miss blue flare.
I could. That's a chance. It's only 85% accuracy, so there's a chance I could miss.
It's only 85 accurate, so you know what? YOLO!
Unfortunately, I didn't click Blue Flare, though, when I clicked Dragon Pulse, which has 100% accuracy, and I
just
absolutely
one-shot
destroyed
it.
the Deoxys. That is a shame. It was a good idea, though. Oh, gosh. Wow.
Reshiram goes down, thankfully.
Luckily, I have the counter to this, as long as I go first, which I think I should. Chien Pow!
Go first, Rayquaza!
Boom!
No,
Down
of
goes
course.
Rayquaza. Oh my goodness, that is amazing to see.
Okay, we bring in the Keldeo.
I'm not the biggest fan of having to go up against a Keldeo. Eternatus, ooh, Swords Dancing Keldeo.
Let's go, Mew.
Mew is definitely dead.
That is just fine. We're bringing in the real man.
Eternatus, don't forget, you're the one that told me he has infinite energy, infinite power.
He does have a lot of power. Let's see the flamethrower comes out. Explosion!
That did like nothing still. Oh my gosh.
I probably should have bulldozed. Unfortunately, I don't have much for an Eternatus.
I knew Eternatus was strong. I did not know he was this strong, though. Oh my gosh.
Let's go for Volt Switch. Go to Keldeo.
Oh, Keldeo's definitely dead.
Let Keldeo die. Come on, Zeraora. Big crit. Plasma Fists.
No, it's just not gonna get the
No
job done. And
crit.
Eternatus takes
No
the broom out and sweeps Arpus's entire team. Let's go.
Unlucky. GG.
GG. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like on it and click right here to watch another awesome Pixelmon video.